All right, amazing. So you all welcome. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're doing fine. I hope everyone is really excited and happy. We are ending the training. We're ending the program. It's week 12, and I'm so much excited on my side. So today's careers challenge, we're gonna be seeing about preparing or updating your CV. So at the end of time, we need your CVs to be well prepared, well updated, so that they can match. Uh, they can match. At least if you get an opportunity, you'll be having a good. How do you? Let's just go on. So, a CV overview. This session will just help you to update your CV to have a clear and well extracted CV, so that you can be able to reach on interview base or interview level in case you're finding a job or something. So, when we take a look about the CV overview. A CV is a marketing piece. It should highlight your strong points, which are education, professional experience, project skills, and accomplishment. So the purpose of a CV is to get an interview. That's the purpose of a CV. When you're updating your CV or when you're creating your new CV, you should start it in a way that it should at least reach to an interview level. So that's why it is important to be clear about how you will create value, make whoever reads your CV view you as a valuable or their cause, right? So you should brand yourself. You should brand your CV so that it can brand your personal highlights. So whoever will be reading your CV, we know what you're able to do, what you're capable, what's your skills, what's your experience, and everything. Going forward, by writing an effective CV, the goal is to ensure it satisfies two audience. We have too many audience. The first audience, we're talking about humans. The CV should be clear, attractive, and informative. When it comes to humans, I'm talking about employers, I'm talking about project managers, I'm talking about your managers, everything. But also another audience here, we're talking about machines. The CV will be subjected or will be subject to automated scanning by variety of services, and we want your CV to perform well in this scanning. So that's why we're having this CV updating or CV preparing, so that at the end of this program, you guys will be having like a very concrete CV that we be able to pass through machines, we be able to pass through humans and reach the interview level. So how long do you think it takes a recruiter to review a CV for the first time? If you can answer, please. Let's just contribute. How long do you think? Is it like 2 minutes? Is it 2 seconds? Is it 1 minute? Is it 10 minutes? Anyone can answer. We have Daniel and Sosina. How long do you think it takes for a recruiter to review your CV when you have applied? You can also open your mic if you're able to speak, but also share in the chat box. If 2 minutes, Daniel said 2 minutes. You're welcome, Basleba. I mean Basil Abera. Sorry to mention your name incorrectly. So, Daniel, how long do you think a recruiter will take to review a CV? Daniel says 2 minutes. We have Sosinas 10 minutes. Okay, there's no incorrect answer. So basically, it takes on an average of 10 to 30 seconds to review a CV the first time. Imagine you just pulled out an application of 200 applicants applied, and you only need 2 or 3 people. You don't have time to take 10 minutes for every CV to review so that you can get the shortlist. Recruiters will only just see which CV really reflects according to their criteria, or which CV really looks good, which CV is more designed or something. So there's a lot of criterias that they base on while shortlisting. So that's why we're having this session, so that you can update or you can prepare your CV and matches the two audiences that we said, the humans and machines. So it only takes 10 to 30 seconds to review a CV the first time. And the most significant part of the CV is the top half page. This must give evidence of good match. Let's see it. So demonstrating value, what employers have in mind when they're reviewing your CV. First of all, how can you be valuable to us? If you're applying maybe to be the marketing manager, do you have those specific skills? Do you have those experience? How can you be valuable to the company or to the organization? That's the first number one thing that they will be saying. Value as well, experience, accomplishment, skills, and education. Do you have the education to match the position? Do you have you maybe worked in such position before? Is there any accomplishments or achievements that you have in place for you to be recruited? Those are the two main things when it comes to employers' mind. So successful job seekers understand their unique combinations of experience plus accomplishments, skills, education, and articulate their value to employers. Going forward here, CV components, contract information, you have to state your name correctly, contact information, email, phone number, and importance are very important. Address, this is optional. Don't have to put your address if you don't want. Maybe if you feel like the CV is a lot, is having a lot of things. So link to your portfolio page. This is really important as someone who's, you know, in this industry. GTL profile, Medium profile, or LinkedIn account. This is really important, but there's no need to include a photo. Preferably no photo. Don't put a photo or a picture on your CV. This is totally wrong. CV component as well, professional summary. Here we're talking about the contact information. So let's talk about the professional summary. This is a 50-word brief description of themselves in relation to what they can do, to a concept tools they are familiar with. So this is just the first word there that describes you as a person. There should be at least 50 words, no more than that, that will describe yourself, will describe like what you're able to do, what's your achievement, what your skills, anything like in a summary. So with the 50-word summary, a recruiter will be able to easily see which career track you are on. Number two, 3 to 5 relevant keywords. This should speak to employers and it should be the intersection of what you are able to do well, HR project management, GPT communication, etc., and what trainee are familiar enough to work with or speak about during interview. Another thing here is what you want to do in your next job. Number three, this summary, this 50-word summary should also have the CV belongs to a professional, not a student. It should also state that this person is a professional, not a student. You should highlight your CV in a way that should stand as a professional CV. Going forward, technical skills. When it comes to technical skills part, here it helps the recruiter to skim your CV and look for familiar keywords, technologies, and platforms which are relevant to that track being applied for. So this includes important acronyms, abbreviation, and etc. For example, we have project planning. There's Trello, there's Notion, there's Asana, etc. When it comes to database, there's Oracle, there's Access, there's MySQL. There's a lot. So this should also be studied when it comes to technical skills on this component. It's very important. Going forward, I will try to hurry so that we rush to the career challenge document. So going forward, we have also another important part here, which is more of working experience. This is very, very important, as most recruiters, they really want or they love people who have experience. It doesn't mean that if you don't have experience, you don't get a job. It will depend, but working experience is also really important when it comes to your CV. Then here, the recruiter will be seeing the relevant work experience, internship, and the volunteer positions if you have done. Then recruiters are also interested in your achievement than your job description. Don't write job descriptions on each experience or in each experience you had. Like maybe this is what I was doing, this is what I was doing. Instead, just put it all, highlight them in form of achievements. So here mention the results from your work. If you did X, Y, Z, how did it impact to your team milestones or the company in general? How many clients served, if relevant, and how many team members managed? State your working experience in that way, achievement rather than job description. Another very crucial part is education. As the CV component, include your educational background in reverse chronological order. Your major and graduate date or expected graduation date if you haven't graduated yet. Add your GPA if strong or if required by company. Do not include high school or primary education. There's no way you're in university and your CV should you also including primary this way, this place secondary. There's no you can reach, you can be in university without passing through secondary or primary. So that's just information that doesn't have to do anything with the recruiter. Just put your latest education. Unless maybe you have masters, university will be relevant. It will be important. But if you have degree, masters, bachelor's degree, there's no need to state that you have diploma certificate or you have primary certificate on your CV. Do not include high school and primary education. I will repeat that. So something else relevant coursework or trainings and their completion date. Of course, 10 Academy training program will be the first there. This is very recommended. Another component here, very, very, very important, license and certification. Always list certifications on a CV in a reverse chronological order. For each certificate and the license that you list on your CV includes the full name of the certificate, the issuing organization, the date you earned the certifications, the location, if applicable, additional details or add-ons. If applicable, do not confuse professional certificate with honors and awards. And do not confuse certifications and short or small online courses, online classes as well. So don't always translate to skills and certifications. Going forward, the last part on our list, we have the project part as a CV component, which includes notable projects you have carried out, including a short description with a link to the project. So we have also the CV format. Your first impressions are important. Use professional, consistent styles, punctuations, and fonts in a reverse chronological order. CV review estate and page layout, centering, lining up parts of the CV. It lies bullet points in order of importance, 1 to 2 page at most. This is very important. This is very important. Your CV should not exceed 2 page. Your CV should not be more than 2 page. Your CV should always be one, maximum 2 page. I would actually recommend 1 page. If you can have everything in 1 page, that'll be amazing. I started by asking you like, how long do you think a recruiter will review your CV? People said 10 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever, but it's only 10 to 30 seconds, not even a minute. So if your CV is 5 pages, 6 pages, they will definitely throw it away because they don't have time to go through that. So your CV should be at least 1 page, maximum 2 page. We together? Cool. So the final CV checklist here, this is the final checklist, as we have said, as we have seen in the tutorial. Your CV has no photo, that's number one. Name is 100% consistent across CV, LinkedIn, and GitHub. All links works and click to the right place. You like the GitHub link, the LinkedIn link, everything should be clickable. CV is saved as PDF and named correctly. For example, full name CV PDF. You can see on your screen the example here, Ayomidel Lewa dash CV PDF. That's how you should be saving your name. Don't save like CV final. You'll be like CV my CV like that. CV should be having a certain name like that. Zero spelling mistake. You should also proofread your CV. This implies that you have proofreaded it yourself at least twice and ask 2 friends to check as well. Zero issue with formatting, consistent font size and type spacing, paragraphing, and everything. This implies that you have proofread it yourself at least twice and ask 2 friends to check as well. So experience, skills, and the results are consistent and correlate. Be clear and concise. Keep your CV to 1 page or 2 page maximum. I will keep repeating this because this is really important. So no logos, no background colors, no icons, no other graphics. Use of appropriate keywords matching the job positioning. I told you there's 2 audience of audience who are the people who are the component that needs your CV? Humans and machine. Why we don't have to put logos, backgrounds, pictures? Because there's some machine-led systems, or what we call HRMs, human resource whatever human resource. I don't remember the other word, but these systems are there to review or shortlist CV. So if your CV will have a lot of logos, background photo, those machines won't be friendly with it. So that's why you don't have to use any logo, no background colors, no icons, no graphics. Just have your CV as plain as possible. Let's have a look at the challenge document as we wrap up. But before we do that, let me see if you have any question about the tutorial. Any question? Amazing. That means if there's no question, it's either you've got it or maybe you haven't. So let me hope everything is fine. Everything is clear. So going forward to the career challenge document, I hope you can see my screen as well. Amazing. So welcome again. This is the Kifiya AI Mastery Training Program 3-week 12 career exercise, and I'm happy and so much excited. We are graduating this week. This is the last week. Then this is the due date of the submission is Tuesday, 11th March 2025. And the session is preparing or updating your CV in case you had your CV, and I'm sure that you all have your CVs. So the table of content here: introduction, exercise, expected outcome, team, keynotes, deliverables, and tasks to be delivered. You have only 2 tasks: review your current CV, improve your CV. And the due date is Tuesday. This is a mistake. This should be 11th March 2025. All right. So going forward here, I don't think I will go on and read the introduction. The tutorial was kind of um, well explained. So here is the name, how the demo should be, the content details, the experience, the education part. We have covered that in the tutorial, the skills, expected outcome, understanding the purpose of your CV, understanding the role CV plays in helping you to improve your employability and your employment, have an error-free CV. This is the only purpose where we're having this session. And the team here is Emilia Hirwa, career tutor, and Arun Sharma, the co-founder at Academy. Then the key dates, of course, we have said 11th March, deliverables and tasks to be done. Task number 1, this is now where everything lies. Review your CV. In this phase of the work, we review your current CV again against the checklist below. Review your current CV against the checklist. Contact information, including necessary contact information, clickable links, name consistency, then experience and the context. We have targeted and the relevant experience, proofreading for errors, spelling and the grammar. Those are the criteria. Formatting. When it comes to formatting, we'll be seeing consistent font and size, consistent spacing, use of colors, and the length. When you say length, how many pages is your CV? When it comes to final touch points or to final touches, there's a file format. You have to save it as a PDF, the naming, then portfolio link as well. Final check, conduct a final look over over to ensure there are no remaining errors, and the layout is clean and organized. Task 2, improve your CV content. So you're gonna come here and read, ensure you have a brief summary of your profile and your described desired job. Write a 50-word brief description of yourself, relevant to what you can do and the concept tools you are familiar with. So this is the career challenge document. I'm going to share the link right away after this call for you to start working on it. So we're expecting to have your well-designed CV. I'll be giving you feedback on 10x while grading. So I'll be expecting this to be done very clearly. I'm sorry for people who have been reaching me on Slack, but I think I've reviewed all your submissions like week 11 and week 10, so we'll be able to see. If grades haven't been returned, I think very soon it will be returned. So first of that, I think other than that, I will say have a good day. in case you have a question, you can always reach me to Slack or at email emilion@tenacademy.net. So if there's any question, please, you can raise a hand or you can speak. Then we wrap up. Do we have any question? Amazing. So I think we're good. So so far so that. Have a good day. We meet you again on graduation and during grading and yeah. So have a good day. Bye.